finish your air through backwards S that way. So you want a bit of angulation, and you're going to finish your S off this side. But this side, you come attach half then. So you have to do that. You're literally just going to tip the very, very ends, just to give a bit of angulation. And then everyone says, I can't do angulation. You just don't know comb attachment. Because every dog has, unless it's fat, obese, and been spayed when it's like 10 weeks old, every dog is going to have angulation. You do get the fat dogs, got the fat dogs, I've got loads of them. I've got like a whole another butt cheek up there. But as a rule of thumb, she always gets that. You always get one person that's angry. Hey, but I've got a fat dog. Okay, yeah, Susan, I didn't mean that one dog. In general, most dogs have got angulation. It's a natural angulation of every dog. So you comb attach that off with a shorter blade. So even if you were going to do a peach on this and you wanted to be like, oh, do you see these like Instagrammers and they show them angulation in the dog? I know for a fact they put a shorter comb attachment now. The body's a peach and there's a blue one in comb attachment now. So what they'll do, they'll bulk, it's called bulking. So you bulk this off on a short blade there and you bulk it off on a short blade there. It's just basically this. Tip in, but using a comb attachment. Like I say, you can use a comb attachment as much as you want to, if it's easier. But I'm not going to ask the to choose my comb attachments just like the scissors are working. But depends on floor, less you want difference. I got to put my fake teeth back in, it's terrible. Right, so the back is done. Like I say, you can give this as much angulation as you want. You can give a peachy bum if you want to. Completely up to you. I don't on it. So I'm just going to tidy up the tuck up. I will go back over the faff because I am a faffer with certain dogs. And I'm going to pull everything to the front. If you want to come around, guys, you know not to come around, right? So you can't see much. I'm going to pull everything to the front. And I'm just going to come up to the tuck up, which is my double S. Now see where S is going in the chest? And you come down, you feel your S in the bottom. So I'm just going to slightly move everything to the side. And I'm going to come up, I'm going to tuck it up to a knee and literally just tip it just in front of the foot. Just on giving some kind of shape and natural flow of the leg. To give us some kind of angulation and shape. So when you put the leg, you put the leg up, basically clip them on top half off. So everything comes off the muscle, I take it off. So I literally scooped all this off here. It's normally, they say like, oh, it's normally this, normally that. It's normally 4 fingers. But if you've got tiny hands, it's not going to be 4 fingers. If you've got fat fingers, it's not going to be 4 fingers. So as a rule, it's a palm and a hand. But you can go to the hog, or if you find that you struggle to get your hog looking nice, yeah, you need the top of the hog to leave your stance to the bottom. And this is the most flyaway area, and this is the most area that damages, so this is why I put a lot of conditioner on this part of the dogs, and this part of the dogs, because it snaps off. So if you're going to do Asian body, easiest Asian you can do, body-wise, body and leg-wise, is a drop coat. Because you don't cut the legs, you don't cut anything on top of the legs, literally just to the feet. So Yorkies, Maltese, Shih Tzus, Lhasas, it's easy. Literally, you take it short and let it naturally flow. You have a sharp line, you can do a bit of blending. You don't touch any of this because this coat will be onto the floor. Because that's what a drop coat should be. Poodle legs, you never get a poodle leg like that. You have to manipulate it. You can try and grow as much as you want, but I know for a fact, even if this dog was wrapped in cotton wool, this hair will naturally break and he will not get back to the floor. Easiest Asian face is a poodle wool coat breed. Hardest is a dog coat because you've got a lot more work to do. You've got to try and get that straight coat up. So it's a mix of two of them to try and get the best coat you can get. Hence why a lot of groomers now with Yorkie poos, multi-poos, you've got that poolish coat in there, but still the heaviest the drop coat is a bit easier. Right there, so like I say, you can do that exactly the same with comb attachment, just I would probably use dark green or light blue. so I say work with the foot first in the back, foot last in the front. The reason we do that is because I don't know if you guys, but when I first started, I always struggled with like banana feet. So my feet always like so tight at the bottom, always exposed the nails, and I was just struggled to get that up because I was taught to do the foot first and then move the leg up. So I do my foot, do my leg, and my leg doesn't work right. Do my foot, do my leg, and in the end, my leg was getting so fat and my foot was getting so small. So for me, to teach people to go from top to the bottom, the last thing you do is just tip the end of your foot, is the longest part of the thing. So what you end up doing is you end up focusing so much on the leg, you just literally tip the end and you've got your bevel foot. So you've got your big bell bottom feet. So I work my front legs in 4. I will turn them on and show you. It's so hard. This is where I like webinars, it's always easy. So 4 sections for your front foot. So we're going to cut it in half. It doesn't have to be the straightest line, you don't have to get your ruler out. It's literally just parting the coat half and half. I'm just going to go straight up on the inside. So this is my first cut. I'm not blending in, I'm not tipping my scissor in, I'm not coming into the armpit, I'm not coming into the foot. I'm literally going from my foot is here, I'm holding a back pad. So what again as a rule, where a stop pad is, here, a little pad that hangs up here, I'm literally just working from that section up. So I pull out from the middle, I'm just cutting a straight line there, which is normally like 2 scissor cuts. Pull this section down to the bottom. As the leg is up, I'm just going to come straight line there. And then pull the coat back around. Pick up. Pull this side down, the outside, straight up. And what you tend to do then is just literally fluff the front down and lift it up ever so slightly. So you might not see it from the side. So what I've got now, I've got a line there and a line there, and I literally, as the dog's foot is up in the air, I just tip the top. So I've done 4 main lines: inside, back, outside, front. Hardly anything at the front, because if you make a lot of work in this front, you can have a dip as it goes down. So once that's down, you have a section of 4. Right, like that. Good girl. You've got 4 lines, yeah? And now you're going to bevel it around. So there's your first 4 lines. You'll always have a heavier armpit and a bigger foot. But that's how you start bulking your shape in. Come back over your side so I can see you. So now, once I've taken all the bulk length off I want, I'll just give the leg a bit of a shake. And then start blending everything in. So blending my corners in and coming straight down. Again, not touching that bottom of the foot just yet. I'm just going to tip off all the corners of that box to make it round. Pinching the elbow, because I like to see a pinched elbow. Again, it's personal preference. Always trying to stack your dogs. Because what you find is when they start getting lazy, she just poops. When the owner comes and they're like, hiya, and you've got this massive hole there, they can't see it, but you can see it, and it just looks terrible. Or like, you do a doll, and they're all like, oh, it's so relaxed and so chilled, and you do a squeaky toy to get a photo, and make a silly funny noise, and it goes, and you think, oh, come on. Imagine those times, and it's like literally a hole in his chest, I'm like, oh, God. So try and wake him up, you know, it's like, so pet friendly thing, but doing a bit of a shake. And just come in and put it down, because we all want a gap in our legs.
Do you use your jumpers a lot rather than straight quicker?
I find jumpers a lot quicker. If I'm doing a bichon and I want a certain shape and finish, I will use a straight. A coat is just diabolical. hate it. It's colours, anything pretty these days, it's just a shit coat. This party, this comes from the American copper jeans. So when the coat's part, it's party colours, that's where it's coming from, which means your black and your white, or your brown, tan and your black. There's different types of coat texture.
It looks lovely, but it's deceptive when you're grooming, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just, it makes holes all the time, and you look at it and think, oh, it's like the shadows as well, see?
Yeah.
Same with silver's terrible. I've just got silvers where it's in bloody colourful dogs. I've got one old black girl, but blacks and whites are your go-to competition dogs.
I'm not in it for competing. I've never done competing. I don't really know anything about it. Is there criteria for the tools that you use?
No, you can use whatever you want. So obviously in a breed standard class, like a Bichon class or a Pro class, you can't use comb attachments. So then you'd be, so if you're going to do a Bichon, in a Bichon cut but use comb attachments, you'd be in workshop. So if you're going to do a Schnauzer that's not hand stripped, you'd be in a workshop. So you can do breed standard, but don't have to hand strip or do pure breed scissor. You can go in the workshop class, but then you are against cockatoos. So depends on your judge. You either got to have a really good, phenomenal flipped Schnauzer, or a very cute cockatoo that's been hazarded all over. So you've got, it's hard class going. But yeah, oh look at it, she's just. Right, so once you've got that section, right, just finish off the corner. Like I say, I like to pinch the elbow. It just gives them, when you pinch the elbow, it makes the foot look bigger. So the texture is on top, gives the illusion of how big the bottom is. So just basically bending all this in. And then once I've done that, I'm going to cut the foot. And with cutting the foot, do exactly the same. I'm not going to lift it. You can obviously lift your foot up. People will teach you to lift your foot up. I can't do it. Because once I put that foot back down, it's all shapes. So I always teach people to leave the foot on the floor. Obviously, if you want to pick it up and tie it up underneath, yeah, by all means do that. But as a rule, you should be able to pull everything out with the scissors. And use that table and that natural curve in that scissor. So when I'm about to buy a chunkers or curves or whatever, so with my chunkers, I look at how big the hole is, what kind of shape it is. I prefer these to the mermaid shapes, which are more like circular. And with the curve, depends on the curve. So I've got some curves that's got a very small natural curve in it. Sometimes they can't make me use it straight. You can use it straight, there's no problem using it straight. Just try and make it like this. Yeah, I'm scared to go with this. I'm trying my best to not to do it. But yeah, blow the table. Because what you find, all that hair will mat up on your feet again. It's easier to just blow, but I will literally, I'm like, no.
Sometimes I look at a picture of taken and we're sharing the table. Oh,
yeah. Then when you're in your own salon, you just do things without thinking. So I'm just finishing off this foot. And once I've got the bottom part down, I'm then going to start beveling into it to make it like that American copper.
So does your blade next to its pad, did you face settings?
Not as tight, but I do tend to feel where the pad is, and it annoyed an inch, a couple of centimetres away, and I just literally.
Is that something that really tight fit? I'm not sure if mine will work because I'm going.
Yeah, the only reason I don't do that, again, is because not every dog is breed standard. You can get dogs 10-2 means their feet are behind them. But so you want to try and keep as much as possible here. So when they say go to the pad, there's no set rule. Like I hate people. I'm such a oddball. I'm weird, right? But like we're not all fit the same bracket. You can't put us all in the same category. So like if you've got a dog that comes in like this and you want that full coat, you know the book says take it tight to the pad. It's impossible. You can't take it tight to the pad. Your foot's gone. Your foot is next door. So you want to come around, leave as much hair there, and take it tight this section. So if it's this way, I would take it tight here, pretend there's a bit of hair just in the front foot, and then come big around that section there, so it looks straight. This foot, come bigger here, tighter there. So it's bringing that forward. Just giving the illusion of it having. Same with, like, for example, if you can do a bring it back to Asian, if you can do a yogiation using the butterfly ears, it's not the ears, it's all the neck hair. So it's literally where the cowlet comes in the yogi's neck, and they've got the beautiful long bits of hair, it's neck hair, it's not ear hair. The book will say it's ear hair. I've read loads of Asian books, it's not ear hair. I had to go to Thailand to find that out. You know what I mean? The amount of things they show you over there, you just think, right, okay, that makes complete sense. Because they're not trying to sell you books, they're not American where everything's got to be into a rule. So I'm literally just going to come, open it up.
Is that the pandas you've got there?
Yeah, the pandas, yeah. I like gums. I like these ones because I find like the other ones. So I've got loads of them. So I've got the Altera ones, I've got the Palmy ones. They're all basically the same. So they're all the same make, all the same shape. They come from the same factory. There's no hiding it. They all come from the same factory. They're very, very fine. They're very fine and light. I'll use these on the face. But for the face, I like something a bit more. I want to feel a scissor. Same with them ones. I only use Altera. I used Altera before I became an ambassador because they're cheaper. They're like £90. Where like I think Palmy's is £720 something like that. And I think so the boutique has got the teddies. I can't remember. I never bought Collins. So I don't know how much Collins are. But they're all the same. They're all exactly the same as that. And you'd probably go on AliExpress and buy them for the time.
Yeah, I see them on TV.
Yeah, I guess they do. Yeah.
She knows the next just so that we've got so many people.
Oh, hit me up. I do not say. I don't like spending money. If I really would, I bought and I can't say it, you see me I'm just scared to touch it. I'm just scared. Yeah, I'm just scared to touch it. And I just think like, without the pop, it's got one little